My God, I've been doing this YouTube for so long time and I'm still having troubles to set up the camera, and to be honest, I'm a little bit intimidated talking while other people are looking at me while I'm driving or talking to the camera. They will be thinking like, who's this lunatic? Anyway, hi everybody, my name is Maya and welcome to my channel and welcome to a little bit more insights from my expat life here in Seychelles. So yeah, I'm an expat living in a tropical island, Seychelles, for the past 7 years. And as you know, I've been doing fitness videos. Oh, that looks actually nice. Why not? I've been doing fitness videos for the past 8 years. Oh my God, I've been so long on YouTube. It's 8 years basically, and my channel just doesn't really grow because it's my own fault. It's like I'm not consistent. That's why. And yeah, I never really share that much of a story about my life. Oh, now we're gonna go into the traffic jam. Good luck. Yeah, it's about lunchtime anyway. Yeah, so I said, why not, do a little bit more than just a fitness video. So maybe I can show you a little bit more, as I promised that I will do that. So right now I just had my group class and I have to go to immigration to get my GOP, which is a work permit license. I am married here and I still have to work on my working visa permit. It's just the rules that this country has, and after 5 years of marriage I think you can apply for a permanent residency, and that means you don't have to work on the working permit anymore. But I still have like 1 year, so I just paid another one, which is 500 euros for 2 years. If you're married, you get a little bit of discount. Yeah, so I have to pick it up right now, and I've decided I will take you along with me on a drive. And yes, we are driving on the other side, the left side of the road. So that was another thing I had to, get used to, driving on the other side, on the left side of the road, because I'm from Slovenia. In Europe we drive on the right side, so here everything is the opposite side. And at first I had like a normal, how you call, switch gears car stick, yeah, stick, I think, correct me. But then I said, you know what, I need automatic, please. I need automatic, because I already have the thing on the opposite side of driving, and now I have to switch gears with my left hand, which is really weird for me. And yeah, that's how we help each other. Like, we just say, yeah, go, go, go. It's another car came and I just gave him advantage. Yeah, so I was alright with the stick car or whatever. It's not non-automatic car, but I feel more comfortable driving automatic because I don't really have to think, and I just press gas and I press brake, and that's it. And the rest is my focus on the road. And I've been here for so many years now. I have an issue driving back home in Europe. Can you imagine that? And yeah, that's another thing. So now I let my mom drive me around whenever I'm in Europe. Usually I come visit for 6 weeks or 2 months, and it's just my one-time vacation. I never take any vacations anyway, because it's just the way how I work, and it's very hard. But I think I need a vacation right now. I really, really need it. Oh my God, it's another traffic jam. I really need a vacation. I feel it. So yeah. So now I have to be patient because one car is blocking the road here, and they're just talking. Come on, man. Uso face. That means move your ass. Ah, here we go. Around it. Yeah, so that's another thing about the story in the car. But actually, you know what I was thinking? Like, whenever I drive, it's also like I get a lot of reveals, and I just talk to myself sometimes. And I'm thinking, like, why don't you just put a camera up and talk, and then maybe, you know, your talks will, you know, will help somebody, you know, like in with your revelations or your messages or whatever you need to say or you want to say. And yeah, why not? So maybe I'll do this more often. We'll see how this turns out, but that's just, I wanted to tell you a little bit the story of my background. And yeah, I've been working in the fitness industry here. I work all the time by myself. I have my own company, fitness trainer and group classes. I don't affiliate with anybody. I don't work in the gyms, although I got a few offers to work in the gym, but I will still continue to have my you know, my business, and then you affiliate with the gym, and that's one of the best things you can basically do. You still keep your independency, and that's a really good thing. Okay, so I parked now. Now I will go to immigration. I have like 5-minute walk to immigration, and yeah, and then I keep you posted when I come back. I must say, the one thing that Seychelles is actually very organized and very clean country. We are like in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and we have a very vast cultural experiences and very different cultural how we say backgrounds. They're all over Africa descendants and Europeans and Asian and Indians, and so it's like a very cultural mixing pot, but it's very well organized. They have some laws which are very old and for a European very outdated, but in majority they are doing a really good job. And a lot of tourists who come here, they are really super surprised how clean this country really is and how well organized it is, and that's really what I love about Seychelles. Now in front of immigration. Got my papers. Now we're going home. So the weather is kind of gloomy and it's windy, and we have a tropical winter now, if you can say so. And it's actually, I like it. So it's the weather is like this, and the temperatures are around 27 to 28, something like that, 26 degrees. It's still very humid. I'm going back in my car. Whew. It's still pretty humid, but you know, it's not like a very hot, and you can sleep at night. So let me just fix you back into your station. So yeah, those videos will be very raw, because why not, you know, like we don't, it's fine if you have like this very fancy editing and everything, but sometimes you just gotta go with the flow and, you know, just record the life as it is. And here I have till 2024 And yeah, I think this will be my last application. Let's hope, because every 2 years I have to go through the same process. But it's basically, I've been doing this for quite a long time, so it's not like a new thing to me. It's just you have to have it in the back of the mind that basically you need to do this every 2 years. It has to stick inside your mind that you don't forget, because, well, even if you forget, they will call you for sure. They're very strict regarding that. Even when you're arriving to Seychelles, you have to have a booking of your staying. So it's the camping outside is not allowed. So if you think that this is the same as you would be in some kind of Asia country, let's say, I was doing a lot of backpacking before, and oh, I got a problem now. It already made a problem. How do I get out? It's fine. I'll manage. I'm a good driver. Yeah, so we are not allowed to camp. I mean, the tourists are not allowed to camp, and you have to have a booking where you're staying and so on. And even if you're coming, let's say somebody, where do I go now? Go here. I made a mistake already. See, that's the problem of me driving like this. But you have to always think of the opposite side. Yeah, you have to have where was I? You have to have a booking, and then if somebody, let's say, invites you, they have to go through immigration, and you have to have invitation letter and so on. So it's very, very strict. You cannot just come into the country and that's it, roam around. No, it's not like that. It's also on a high budget. It's on a high budget. It's not a budget country. It's pretty expensive. The food is really expensive. The petrol is kind of okay, I would say, a normal, but the rents are really expensive. Even my rent in my studio is really expensive, plus I have to pay the rent. We have to pay with my husband the rent where we are staying. If COVID didn't happen, we would probably purchase either a house already or an apartment, but because of the COVID situation, we had to live on our savings for a year or more, because the country was shut down, And there's a funny story, like long time before COVID, I told to my husband, like, can you imagine like Seychelles being completely tourist free, like there's no tourists, nothing? And he was just looking at me like, you crazy woman, like this will never happen. And a few years forward, it did happen. So we were completely in full lockdown, no tourists, nothing. And it was really weird. It was really, really weird feeling. Like everything was so quiet and empty, and it was like echoing, like, and scary. But now the tourists are fully back and everything is fine. We are almost back to normal. We don't have masks anymore, and we had masks for quite a long time. Yeah, so everything is fully operating now as it should be in a normal way. But yeah, so long story short, I'm working still here on a work permit, which is totally fine by me. I don't mind. And the second thing is also I'm happy how far I came here basically with nothing. I didn't know anybody. I just knew my husband. At the time he wasn't my husband, but of course that's it. And if I look back, like I didn't basically have anything, and now I open my mini fitness studio, and I'm so proud of myself, because yeah, it's like I never gave up really, even though the obstacle came and I had to do a lot of different things, and I still kept my clients, and I still have new clients coming over all the time, so it's amazing. amazing to see the journey. And when you sometimes, you know, you don't see how far you came, or at that moment of or what you already have, unless you look like in the back how you started, right? So even if you don't have anything right now, I encourage you to just start, because you don't know where you're going to be in a year, 2 years, and 5 years from now. And then you would wish you started sooner, or you wish you didn't give up, because somebody else might come in front with another idea that you already had. So I encourage you, just start, you know, do whatever you want to do. People are really craving now for the knowledge and the content that comes from you, from your own experiences, right? I think, you know, I was just on Tony Robbins' seminar, and he said, like, people really crave this kind of content, which is true. You know, you don't have to be like a scientist or a doctor, or, you know, some kind of professional, you know, that you can actually sell or give the knowledge to other people. I think the experiences, they are so much more now than they were before. And, you know, like, you can create a course out of anything basically, and people connect to you. And that's why I want to start doing this kind of things, because I want to connect with you. I know you just know me through the fitness channel and doing the workouts with me, and I'm so grateful to you that you do. And some of you also subscribe to my fitness channel, the workout channel, I mean on the workout webpage, where I do the workouts every single day for you there, and personal trainings and so on. So yeah, and then I don't give you the chance to really get to know me and what I'm doing, how Seychelles is like. And, you know, it's been ups and downs. It's not easy to be an expat in a foreign country, and the country is completely different in everything than the European comfortable style of life. So I think this will be my next video. So yeah, I will tell you ups and downs living the island life. So if you think that this is something you wanna know, or you are thinking to move to different country, or, you know, start living an island life, I can tell you all the things that is not just what you see on the Instagram stories and reels and all these beautiful beaches and everything. So nope, it's not. So it's a lot more than you think of. And even Seychelles is an adorable country. It's beautiful. The nature is just out of this world. There are some other things which are not that awesome, but you want to know? Stay tuned. I will spill the beans. Recently we had like quite a lot of incidents with drowning, especially to tourists not obeying the rules and regulations, especially on the beaches that are very dangerous. We have red flags, or we have the signs that in this time of the year, with the monsoon and the tropical winter, we have kind of dangerous currents going on, and the water is wild. But people still, you know, they go and then they underestimate the power of it, and the waves are like cross waves, and they really eat you up. And one wave comes and you think that you can escape, and then the other one comes and it's just like terrible. And if you're not a good swimmer, you don't stand a chance. But even if you're a good swimmer, it's like in this case I would just say, you know, go with the wave or go under the wave and try to swim on the open, and then try to find a way out. Otherwise, if you're gonna try to just go and try to stand on the sand, it will just sweep you off, and you're gonna just get tired, you know. And if somebody helps you, you might even get drowned this person, you know. So recently what happened was the lady that was there, you know, as like a guard there, the lady came back. There were two guys and one lady. She came back to the guard and is yelling, help, 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 they're drowning, they're drowning. And then at the end, of course, the help came, the rescue team came, they couldn't save them, and they drowned, you know. So it's like, and this is not like the only case, because, you know, when people think like, it's just Seychelles, whatever, we are used to this kind of things. You have to respect the nature, you have to respect the, you know, the regulations and the rules of the country that you're coming in, for your own safety. It's like, we have tons of other beaches you can swim in, and then they are calm the entire year around, but some of them are really wild, and not even I go to swim there, because I know if the wave sweeps me off, you know, under my feet and my knees goes away, you know, I know what is under the water. I know there are rocks, the balcons, and you can hit your head on the rock, you lose your consciousness, you die. You know, one time the wave got me, and then I just swam out, and I found the other way where I could reach the shore, but I'm not gonna risk it. So yeah, it's another warning sign. Please be careful when you are in this kind of red zones inside Seychelles. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you as well. It's not all that beautiful from the catalog. We have a wild nature as well with hiking. Yeah, please be mindful of the hiking. Get yourself a hiking guide, and that's another thing we will also talk about in the future if you're interested. So yeah, welcome to a little bit newer content, me telling you about Seychelles and expat life, European living, island life. So if you're interested, subscribe, like, and, you know, ask me anything you would like to know. And if you want to visit here in Seychelles, also please do let me know, so we catch up, coffee, beer, or a workout. Yes, I do drink beer sometimes, non-alcoholic.